right, y'all, and we're back. So welcome back to another from ItsPuddinsT. I have a little music playing in the background. You probably, I don't think it'll pick up too much of it, so it shouldn't be a nuisance. But it's just one of those days. It's a very, very chill vibe. Now, well, at least on my end. So let me say that before I started, like I just kept getting energy, like it's the energy that I just keep hearing like persuasive, like someone's trying to persuade you. Oh, and I split the stack here, the deck, and I got enraged, so I'm most definitely gonna put it out. So yeah, but I kept getting. I'm gonna use this half, I think. Yeah. So I kept getting that, and I keep getting crystals too. I might pull from the crystal oracle if I don't forget. Y'all know how I am with the reading and stuff like that. It's super funny. I'm mad funny, bro. I love me. Okay, yeah, I love that I can laugh at things like that about myself, but I'm gonna pull this out for starters. I think someone is trying to, I don't know, it's like someone's trying to persuade you to be angry about something and you're not. Hold on. Like how this Zoom be trying to pull me into this. This camera be rage baiting me. Continuing on. So let's see what's going on here because someone's trying to persuade you. I don't know. Someone's trying to convince you, and it could be. Mind you, keep in mind that a lot of these things could be happening. A lot of these things could be happening mentally and not verbally or physically. Like it doesn't necessarily have to be someone doing it directly, but someone's been slick. Oh yeah, that one came out. Someone's trying to persuade you. It's like someone's trying to rage bait you. Oh, I only wanted one more. Well, I've learned not to argue. Okay, put those to the side. Okay. So what this was? Oh, okay. So it was complacent. We have uneasy. And these energies could be making you uneasy. Okay, I think this might be the last video I do with this particular app. I might find something else because I can't do it. Okay, so at least not for this probably anymore. At least not for like reading stuff. I don't know if it's the faces on the cards, maybe. It's giving it trouble. But anyway, so we have uneasy, complacent. Oh, we have what, resigned. Wait, why would you feeling like you've completely given up on everything? Yeah, it'll make you. Why do I feel like I'm not saying this right though? Resigned, resigned. I don't know why I feel like I'm not pronouncing it right. But are you feeling like you're not putting up a fight or arguing against something that's unfair or unjust? Do you feel like you're accepting something? Oh, no, I'm getting hot. Something that you don't really want or like? Do you feel like you're not hopeful or optimistic about a situation and have given up trying to change it? Okay, so listen. Before I pull out this last card. So when it comes to that, I kid you not. When it comes to that, it can get sticky, it can get difficult because you, how can I say? Because it's like when you listen, when people are sending these energies towards you, especially if someone's like destiny swap with you, this might be someone close to you, might be your parents or family, something like that, or significant other. But 9 times out of 10, I'm just getting like it may be family or something like that because we tend to let their opinions weigh on us a little heavier than others. But when it comes to it, whether you believe it or not, or believe in like dark magic, black magic, whatever it believes in your ass, okay? So when people use these energies against you, they love that you're not aware of it. They love that you don't believe in this, or you don't believe that they would do something like that. Because a lot of times it's them feeding off of you and they're draining you. These are what we call energy vampires, right? And when this type of thing is going on, it makes you feel that way because it's like, damn, like nothing is working out. Like, and it to others, it's just life, right? That's just how life can go sometimes. It's like I said, if you are you have to be accountable. You have to, call BS when you know what I'm saying, on yourself. You have to make sure that it's not you. But of course, if it was you, the reading would say that. But this is not the case. So you do have someone planning your energy and they sucking you dry and you really don't feel like trying anymore. And then we have reluctant, of course. So someone's trying to persuade you that it's you. That's what I'm getting at this particular moment. Someone wants you to believe that it's because of your past mistakes. It's because of you. Like this is all you, but it's not you though. See, the thing is, they can tend to put you in positions to need them. And because, a lot of people, some people, for you, that it's easy to just cut people off and you're independent and you got your own thing going on and you're just trying to do things. It just so happened to be the company that you keep. Listen, I'm not, my cutoff game is strong, so I can't like sympathize with you. You need to cut people out. Forget how you think. Like, listen, it's not worth it if you're feeling this. Look at this. None of this feels good. I at least have like one happy face. None of these are happy faces. I don't care for that. And I started to get hot. So I'm like, I know you're getting hot. It's like they want you to be upset all the time. They want you to get complacent. They want you to feel stuck. They want you in the stuck energy. And it's like, you may have a lot of talent too. And I'm not sure if you're able to see it. I looked at another reading and the word brilliant had came up. I'm not going to go into all the details because that reading was for me. So, so I'm not gonna go into too many details, but you really are brilliant. Like you're very creative and you're very talented. And I don't know if anyone else has noticed, but a lot of the times, most people that are doing this and feeding off of other people is because they lack talent or they don't believe in themselves, and they can't stand someone who does. They can't stand someone who believes in themselves, someone who does it effortlessly. I had to make sure I didn't say that too fast. 'Cause I was gonna fumble that one. But yes, when they think it's just so easy for you, they don't listen, it's not their business. It's nobody's business what God has gifted you. That has nothing to do with them. Like, baby, tap into yourself, worry about yourself, dig into yourself. If they put that energy into themselves, then they can make themselves an asset. They feel like you're like people's go-to and everyone loves you. You may not even see it or feel that way about yourself, but they most definitely see it. So let me pull. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a crystal oracle right quick because I don't want to forget. So let me pull one of these right quick, and then we'll move on to a different deck. Child, I'm almost look now. I be trying to remember. I can't take these readings personally, but like I said, I don't do the bullying. I don't do bothering people when no one's bothering you. And another thing, I don't know what it is about people who think that you are not a threat. You really think that you're gonna get away with messing with people that God has chosen? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Who the people that show out for God? Are you kidding me? Okay, so I'm not pulling this one, but for some reason it just said to mention this. I think whoever this is for, you probably already have some quartz. But this is with gold, of course, as you can see. But if you don't have some and you're able to get some, get some. I don't even know what this. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I've seen this one. I said that a lot too. Cause no, I actually went through this deck and I actually like really focused on these because I like crystals and stuff like that. So, this one I don't remember particularly. But hey, so yeah, so either you need to get some, or if you already have some, and even if it's just quartz itself, uh, you need to at least look it up. It's something about at least Googling it, see what it means. And even the definition of it in itself can help you. Like a lot of people, times are hard. You can't afford certain things. Some people can, some people can't. So don't stress yourself out, baby. Do the best you can and use it. The energy is listen, it's infinite. You don't have to run out to the store every time you see something, or you know what I mean, or every time someone says something. It's a lot of things you can do on your own. There's a lot of things you can do with your own energy. So yeah, so also keep that in mind. So let's see what we got here. We have tiger iron. For some reason, I like that. They got like some kind of warrior spirit written all over. Okay, so let me look it up real quick. Tiger. Oh, almost turned straight to it. Go, girl. Okay. So I'm gonna show it to you first so that you can pause it, and if you need to read over it or screenshot it and save it or whatever you may, I suggest it if you can. So hopefully I'm getting a clear, because I got the camera sitting up a little bit higher to try to help with the zoom situation, so I can't really see like I want to. You can hear me stretching, bro. I think that's clear though. It looks pretty clear. If not, I'll pin it or post it in the comments. I might just do that anyway. I think I was supposed to do that last time and I forgot, but hopefully I remember this time. I try, y'all. I try. So yeah. So just showed it to you. So let me read it to you. Okay, and let me see. So tiger iron, also known as jasper, hematite, or tiger's eye. I thought so. I thought so. So and this is pretty popular and it's easy to get to. I know I have a bunch of it myself. So it can help with mental clarity, grounding, assertiveness, vitality, and sexual energy. Please do your research and become more aware of sexual energy. It's not just this perverted energy. Uh, and a trigger warning. I apologize for not saying that first because I don't want to trigger anyone. Because if you have any traumas in that category, especially you, make sure that you're being more aware of your thoughts and things like that. Make sure you just do some research, kind of dig into sexual energy and the proper ways you can use it, or things like that. And just make sure that you're being very aware of who you're having intercourse with, or any type of fantasies, any type of sexual energy that you're putting out or taking in. Make sure you're being very aware of that. So we have the peace and mental clarity you seek can only be found by grounding your abstract spiritual ideas and concepts into your everyday physical life. That is to bring things back to basics. Hold on, did I jump ahead and yeah. Hold on, okay, sorry. Back to basics and honor the fact that you have been blessed with this physical life. Realize that while you are highly spiritual in nature, it is no mistake that you are here. As has been so eloquently said by several of our world's great teachers, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. And as such, you are being urged to honor your humanity. I get that because I know some of us, we were just feeling like, beam me up, Scotty. I say it all the time, and I really don't be playing. I'm like, I know I'm not for here. I want to go home. I just work here. But I'm like, no, you're here to have a human experience. And I have more than one mission. And yeah, so anyway, sorry. Okay, so I just want to, I know y'all, you feel me. You feel me. Because I know a lot of us feel that way, bro. So this tiger iron crystal will help ground you and revitalize your sexual energy. Hello. Uh, both these qualities are needed in order to be an effective force on earth and to live a fulfilling and inspired life. Remember, spirit is not in the clouds. It is here, right in the thick of things. I was always about to say thick of it. In the thick of things, that the beauty, majesty, and power of spirit are experienced. You do not have to run away from the world in order to find peace. For the true peace you seek is inside you. The true spiritual master is one who is able to find peace even in the midst of turmoil. So I'm trying my best not to read fast. I read super fast, but I don't think that was too fast though. Let me know if it was. But the affirmation that came with it is, I may not have the power to change the world, but I have the power to change my perception of it. I've always said that this is a good one. Oh God, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, universe. Because I really, really appreciate this message for myself too, child. So yeah, it's like you really do need to tap in more spiritually. Your spiritual hygiene is out of whack, is what I'm getting to. Like you really, you can get so sucked into the human side of things, like the physical side of things, that we fail to realize that we have more say. Not necessarily control. I try to be careful with the word control because you do have to go with the flow of things. But the thing is, you are the flow, though. You have to remember that too. Like it's not some like even the unseen is you. It's still you. Like it's all one at the end of the day. Like you and God are one. You and the universe are one. So you do have more. It's just like manifesting. You can manifest. I say it like that. It's a little easier to grasp. I think if I explain it that way, you can most definitely manifest better. Like you don't. Nothing's controlling you. No one has control of you. No one has the right to control you or try to control your life or your outcomes or your energy. So you don't have to be a victim to it. You don't have to be surviving every single day. You don't have to feel like you're fighting every single day. You have to really just boss up a little bit and be like, you know what? I got this a lot better than I think I do. And my enemies are really about to be in tears and shaking in their boots. Because once you realize that, like, nothing can really, like, stop you. Things can, get a little easier there. So let's pull some tarot. So let's pull from my little. Okay, so what we have here. Okay. So we have Knight of Pentacles. I'm going to pull from my unknown tarot deck as well. And we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. I knew it too. I knew it was going to be Pentacles. Hold on. Oh, okay. 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 So in the midst of your turmoil, because you've been like really feeling like life has, for you, you've been feeling like, okay, life kind of sucks and you really don't know any ways out. And you've been taking shortcuts or trying to take shortcuts. I'm also getting, my readers do be so different. Like I don't never hear any other reader talk like this sometimes. But I gotta do what I gotta do. Every reader is different. Because I don't want to, since one in this energy, I don't want to beat on anyone or make anyone feel down is my thing. But I have to give it to you how I receive it. So either you're getting fake guidance, and the guidance, like who's ever mentoring you or whoever you look up to, or I don't know, maybe you took after your parents or something, and their negative qualities is shining a lot more than you think. Either way it go, you gotta sit with yourself for a second, and you gotta change the game plan up, man. You gotta change a little bit. Listen, you can't. It's giving fake guru. Like, okay, listen, you can't. Usually, like people who have depended on themselves and feel like they can't depend on anyone else. And I used to be in that. Well, not to this extent where I'm getting this energy from, but to a certain extent, like you feel like you can't trust others' like opinion or their guidance, right? And you become this to a certain extent now. Like I said, I don't want to beat on nobody, but you kind of become like a know-it-all, or you don't question yourself enough, and you think that everything you feel or set your mind to is set in stone, and that's that. It don't work that way. You're not always right. You have to embrace the fact that you're not always right. And the thing is, you may be. I still get this sense of innocence because you really don't you don't mean to, and you really don't mean any harm. But it comes from being a perfectionist. It comes from pushing yourself too hard. It's you burning yourself out, honestly. And you got to be careful, and you have to really pay attention to how you treat yourself, because the people you meet and the things that you go through tend to be a mirror. And so if you're treating yourself bad, that's pretty much what you're going to meet on the outside too, because sometimes that's the only way you can see it, because it's hard to look within sometimes, until you get used to it. And even when you do get used to it, like I said, you can't help but be wrong at times. And there's a lot of times you were right, though. That's the thing. That's what makes it hard for you. Because I think you're one of those people that tend to be right a lot. But you have to embrace the fact that criticism is not, because you may have not gotten positive criticism, And that's another thing too. Like if you grew up in a toxic family and you always was getting bullied or got criticized out of jealousy and hate, then you kind of tend to see that in others. Especially, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it be energy that points something out that sometimes it's true. Not some people can be haters and they just look for anything, but sometimes they'll point it out before your loved ones will, and I can't stand that. Like if you really care for me, you tell me. Don't let someone who can't wait to tell me what's wrong with me. Like I can't. No, don't, let's not do that. Let's not do that. So you do have to. You have to follow your intuition. You have to tap in a little bit better. So you have to tap in a little bit better and really grasp the fact that not everybody is wrong, especially if it's coming from like the same people. Now, if you're doing something intentional, that's one thing because you're aware of it. But if it's something you're in denial about, but it's but everyone else can see it but you, then you might want to take that into account that maybe they might have a point, you know. And look, I feel for you because it's not always easy to do that when you, especially if you grew up with years of being, like I said, bullied by a toxic family, or maybe you grew up in the system and no one was there. Like it just depends on the person. Oh, okay. Alrighty then. Oh, wait. Trying to make sure I don't. Please don't fall. Don't knock. Oh, I'm gonna knock it over. Okay, I didn't knock it over. Trying to put the rest of the deck down. Okay. So, listen to me. Okay. You need to follow your intuition and trust yourself, right? Trust yourself, trust the guidance that you're receiving. You're going to have a tower moment or something's going to crumble. But I'm getting a sense of in the right ways though. It's going to, because you gotta get rid of the old to bring in the new. So I don't want you to panic or anything. I know a lot of times it's hard to see the tower, especially when you feel like, man, listen, I don't went through enough. I don't feel like this. So it's not always bad. It's not always like that. But you have to, like the Tiger Iron, the part where it was saying, oh, I think, did I just lose it? But the part where it was saying, well, let me just go back. Why am I making this difficult? I'm trying to remember. Hold on one second. Yes, it's your perception of things, right? So everything's not a bad thing. Everything that you want, you don't actually need either. Because sometimes you want things out of this survivor energy that you're in, and you don't necessarily need it. It actually keeps you. It's like you're accepting breadcrumbs when you don't need to, when you can have the whole pie, you know. And so you have to just make sure that you keep yourself as calm as possible. Make sure you don't react. Don't be so quick to react. Let things settle and think about it first. Breathe through it first. Even if you're having a conversation and someone's like, I need to answer right now, don't rush me. Let me think for a second. You know, like I don't have to, because you may be very reactive. And this comes from, that fight or flight, and it takes practice too now. Like, don't bash yourself. Don't be too hard on yourself. As long as you catch it, that's the important part. And you'll get so used to catching it, it becomes second nature. Before you know it, you're going to be a master at it, So you just have to keep in mind how you look at certain situations and certain things and certain people. Because everything that leaves, especially if it's a relationship with people, it's just meant to be, baby. Sometimes it's just meant to be. Let them go. Let them go. And then we have our Six of Pentacles here. We have Six of Pentacles. And then we have the Lovers. So, listen, I need you to focus on loving yourself. When you do that, everything else falls into place. Start making better decisions for yourself, not based off of everyday stresses though and worries. Don't make decisions based off of fear. Don't make fear-based decisions. Make decisions. Start trusting, having more faith. Start believing more in yourself and your abilities to manifest greater things into your existence, into your life, into this experience. Because you can. That's God's gift to you. That's your right. That's your inheritance. That's your God-given right. So I think I'm going to end this here. Yeah, because it said let them have this, and we'll see until the we'll see. You can come back later and look at another reading. It might be an update or or what else you may have to do, or maybe what you've already done. I look forward to this being like a flipped. And I do wish you the best, though. I wish all of you the best. I hope you have the day that you deserve. I know I feel like I'm leaving you hanging right here, though. I feel like I should say more, but they like, no, just let them sit with this. I want you to sit with this and consider everything I said first before you want to move on, or listen to anything else. You might, after this, you might need to take about 5 minutes to yourself and just sit and quiet and breathe and focus on your breathing and just think about everything that was said. So yeah. So I wish you the best, though, and I wish everyone peace, man, because you don't have to run away to have peace. You can find it. Find it. It's there. It's in you. Find it. Look for it in yourself, and you most definitely will find it. And so yes. Until the next one. Peace within.